Hello, it's Leslie here again. Today I'm going to review a rather unlikely product that's Goo Drink Tabs Hydration. I bought these just to try them from Bike24 with a big order of food energy products. I'm mainly doing this review because I don't like them. They didn't work for me. And I'm not one of these people that's very fussy and going to complain about everything. If things are good, they're good. I'm not always going to complain. But these didn't work for me, and it's because they upset my stomach. And so I went for a ride yesterday, and I had some lunch and went for after about 40 minutes and had these. Took a sip of this before I went. It says to add one tab for 500 mils roughly, so I had added 2 for my 1 litre bottle. And what I thought was, well, I noticed that the tabs dissolved a little bit like Barocca tablets. They fizz up and dissolve, a bit like an Aspro Clear. And I didn't think anything of it, and I thought, okay, well, I'll have a bit of a sip. And it tasted, this is a tri-berry, it tasted alright, so I thought, alright, I'll go. And I went for my ride, and about, I don't know, half an hour into the ride, I'd had a bit of this. And yeah, I started to get kind of an upset stomach and an almost, by the end of the ride I was bloated. And really it's because I think of the ingredients. And the ingredients has actually, what I thought was it tasted almost like bicarb. It tasted funny, a horrible aftertaste. And it was actually halfway into it was only a 1.5 hour ride, 1.5 to 2 hour ride. And I hadn't even got to the destination, and I was kind of dreading, coming back. And I thought, what am I going to do? This is making me not feeling very good. My stomach was all upset, and I almost felt like asking someone at the destination, which is a caravan park, if they got any water, and I was almost going to trade them, and I thought, I can't do that. And I felt like tipping it out and just getting some water. So that's how bad it was. I'd rather actually just have plain water than these. So it's, yeah, as I say, I had to have a longer break than normal just to feel more settled. And then, yeah, I drank 1 litre of it altogether, and it wasn't sitting well. And it's because of the ingredients, and it says here, citric acid, dextrose, sodium bicarbonate, natural flavours, sodium carbonate, potassium bicarbonate. And then it's got organic stevia leaf extract, not sure what that is, safflower oil, natural colour, cane sugar, okay. But the bicarb, why have they got bicarb in there just because it's got to dissolve the tablet? I don't think that's good enough. My priority, all it's got to do is hydrate me and not make me feel like vomiting. That's all it's got to do. I wouldn't have even thought that this could induce such feelings, any drink. But it's only got to hydrate you and taste reasonable. That's all it's got to do. It's got to do a better job than water, not worse. So I actually, my lunch repeated on me with this, and I might have left a little bit too soon after lunch, but actually I got liquid coming back up into my mouth from my crumbed fish lunch experiment. And I'm not into this gravel riding, but I happened to be riding on a hybrid bike on some like a fire trail part, like there's a couple of 100 meters that's not sealed. And so that bumpiness combined with probably not waiting for long enough to go for a ride after my lunch, combined with this, wasn't good. And it really ruined my whole ride, these. So I won't be buying these again. If you look at, this is this is my, the stuff that I normally have. I actually prefer water. That's what I've been using most of the time in Spain. I've been using just plain water. I usually like Powerade, the berry ice flavor, or Gatorade. Used to be called tropical flavor. I think it's called something different now. Um, they're kind of, that one's kind of hard to get, tropical Gatorade. Anyway, I digress. If you look at the ingredients of this one, it says it's got, for example, this one, Powerade, to compare. It's got sugar, sucrose, dextrose in brackets, food acid, 330, trisodium citrate, monopotassium phosphate, flavor, sodium chloride, and color. It doesn't have any bicarb in it. So, yeah, it's nice to have a tablet that dissolves in water, but this stuff dissolves fast enough. By the time I started my ride, by the time I poured this in and, you know, started my ride, it's dissolved. It doesn't need any bicarb to help it dissolve. So these, not sure what to do with these. Probably I'll use half the recommended dosage and maybe mix one with the Barocca. And I won't be using them, you know, maybe if I'm doing some gardening or someone else, I'll be giving them away to my mum or something, to, if she's doing gardening, or I don't know. Because I'm not riding with those again. It's impossible. They should stick to goo, the gel. I really like the gels. I may or may not do a review of some of the gels that I have and haven't liked. But this is a big fail for me. So there you go. That's my review of those. I don't recommend them, and I don't think I have an overly particularly sensitive stomach either. It's just the ingredients is you know, provocative. Let's call it. So I will be doing more reviews of small little things like this, because I'm not buying any major bike products like frames or bikes in the foreseeable future. Maybe a wheel set on the horizon, but I will just be reviewing small little things as they come in. The next review will be handlebar bike gel, for example, vibration gel. But this is that one. Thanks for watching. I hope you learnt something from this. Thank you. Bye.